I remember the day I told you I would curse the stars if we were ever to be separated in this life, because I couldn't bear losing you after not seeing you since the life before this. Now that the fear plagues into my current reality, I can't bring myself to curse those stars anymore, since it's the last thing I can see you in without having to speak to you and become hurt. I see you in those constellations, but it's very faint because of these city lights. I see you in them, maybe because of how far a reach they are, but feel so close. If I really try, I can leap over to them. And this newly placed pain feels like Orion's belt wrapping itself around my neck and giving me an eye-bulging squeeze with no oxygen, but I haven't quite died yet. The memories of us rewind and replay in my head like old-time cinema. That daily repetition, reaching a near death, is purgatory. When we had fallen and loved the stars perfectly aligned. The sky was bluer and the grass was greener. When you left, a storm of retrogrades appeared. What was once vibrant has dimmed down to a colder gray. I wonder if your empty promises about the future held meaning at one point. Or if it was all to make this great inalignment more self-deprecating. It's a great conjunction of confronting my own fears and living with them, comfortably, because leaving them to dust like you did to me feels impossible. This loneliness is being lost in my own vessel, and the parts of you that I have left feel like dead ends and empty streets, still waiting to be inhabited. I feel nauseous when I look at the sunrise and the sun peeking through a blanket of clouds. It reminds me of being alone. It was the first thing I saw the morning I wasn't able to sleep when you told me to never speak to you again. I still hold on to the feeling of my chest caving in and my stomach clenching into a fist, and the spitting words of, "Why me?" coming out of my dry heaved mouth while the sun is born again. I wish I could start over, be reborn the same way he does, escaping chaos of yesterday and the days before that. I know that in a perfect universe we are still harmonious. These stars are still aligned, the grass is chartreuse, and I don't suffer through retrogrades and the specific emptiness. There's still the promise of our future living on a farm together on the European countryside with goats, sheep and mallards, where I still find the beautiful song in the sound of your voice rather than the bitter memories I hold tight to it that I keep trying to burn off. The last words you told me feel like a constant migraine that won't leave, no matter how much I try to sleep it off or pass the day. Waiting for these minutes passing by to move on and let this die feel longer than ever. Going back to that perfect universe, I don't have dead ends or abandoned homes waiting to be inhabited. I'm happy for that version of us. I hate that I'd still welcome you with open arms.